G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and behold, the pink pagoda. It's not finished. So we are over here in my custom cherry grove, and I just had to build myself a new building. I am obsessed with this place at the moment. So we've already got this one over here that I'm using as a storage room, and it's sort of like a Japanese / Elvish style build. And I wanted to do something different, but in the same theme. So the theme is super duper colourful with crazy roofs, and that's what I've begun over here. But as a pagoda, it's a little bit short at the moment. We've got at least 3 more stories to go, but I'm starting to get distracted. But how's this look so far? It's not too bad. If you watched my last Evermore episode, you might recognise the underside of this roof here. For that episode, I had to design a house really quickly. So I was already working on this pagoda, so I just stole that design from the bottom. I think it looks super duper pretty. And for something a little different, I decided to do kind of like a little, it's not a moat, but more of a decorative sort of pond around this. And yeah, I think it's looking super cool. We've got a nice little bridge at the front here. There isn't going to be much of an interior because it's just going to be a great big spiral staircase going all the way up. But I have made an effort to try and make it look pretty. But you're probably thinking it's unlike you, Cortez, to start a time lapse and then get halfway through and then just stop. Well, the thing is, I finished this really late last night. And so I've woken up this morning and I was going to do a bit more work, but I've had a thought bubble. And once I get thought bubbles in my head, I tend to get distracted. So I'm pretty sure I have attention deficit disorder because I don't want to finish this just yet. There is something back at the base which has caught my attention. You know, I love these new shaders, but they always freak me out when I come back into the base. It looks a little bit odd, so we'll turn them off. So my problem that I discovered was that when I was gathering materials for the pagoda, so I've got my cherry stuff over here, like I realized I have a lot of stuff that isn't actually in my item sorter. See, I love this item sorter, but in hindsight, I probably made it just a tiny bit small. Even though it's huge, it like all the redstone behind it is huge. I'm just running out of chests because we keep getting updates and I have to keep finding room in this thing. So you can see here, I haven't tried to find places for any of the new stuff in the latest update. So I'm just putting them in this chest. And then I noticed just above that, I haven't even done it for the last update. So all the mud and mangrove stuff is just sitting there. So I really, really do not have enough room. So basically I've got the Nembon item sorter here, which is a multi-item per chest item sorter. That's really cool. And then on the sides, I've got 4 levels of Impulse SV item sorter that just takes 1 item for each chest. And yeah, got that on both sides. And then these chests at the back, though, they're just manual storage. So that's not hooked up to anything. But I also have, for these chests down the bottom, these are the items I tend to get tons and tons of. What happens when they fill up is all the items actually will spill over and come down to a bulk sorter down here. So I thought when I originally built this that I would have lots of storage, but obviously not. So, that's not the only storage I've got. If we even go lower in the base, so all the way down here, I have another little bulk storage room just for overflow. So I've got records and I've got so much quartz that I've been dumping it up here. Tons of blackstone, just lots of junk, and I never actually come down here. So I kind of forget what's here. Like I was out mining for jungle leaves the other day. Well, not mining. I was cutting down jungle trees to get jungle leaves the other day. I didn't know that I had 1.5 chests worth down here. So I've really got to do something about this storage problem. So I had an epiphany this morning. My problem is that I've got a lot of stuff in this item sorter that doesn't actually need to be here. So over here I've got a chest full of diamonds and ancient debris, emeralds and lapis. I can't remember the last time I fed a diamond into my item sorter. I reckon pretty much everything in this chest, apart from maybe the bookshelves, can just be taken out and I can have that chest for something else. So I can do that with lots of things as well, like coral. It's nice to have on hand, but I'm not really feeding coral into the item sorter that often. So what I think I'm going to do is build a second item sorter and actually put it up here in the base. So I've got this potion brewer over here with all my fire resistance. What I'm thinking is I can actually just take that out. That'll be a doorway. And I can have a whole another room nice and close by so I don't have to go very far. And I'll build another Nembon item sorter there and we can just keep all the junk that I rarely use in that one. But there is a problem. If we come to my quick exit out of the base, if I can fly up, here we go. The base is not very deep underground here, so I started building this castle up above ages and ages ago, which I have to get back to soon. But when I built this, I actually didn't leave a ton of room. So if we knock out a block... No, that's in the wrong spot. Let's try another spot. How about over here? Yep, so that's not my item sorter. What am I looking for? Is it over here? I am making a mess. There we go, obsidian. So... one block below that obsidian is my item sorter, and that's why the obsidian's there, to sort of protect it. So I'm worried that if I come along to the other side here and put in another item sorter, this ground over here is very, very low. It's lower than on the other side. I don't want to have redstone poking up here where my castle's supposed to be, so I actually have to design a bit more of this castle, figure out what's going here before I can think about building an item sorter which will be pretty much directly below my feet. And I can't just build up the ground to give myself lots and lots of room because I am basing this castle off a real life castle. So here we are in Google Earth, and this bit of building here is that entrance I've done with the big driveway. So I need to do this bit just in here, which looks to be a car park. So a car park is what we get, minus the cars, of course. So here we are, guys, a day later, and I've done a little bit of building. So you'll notice, first of all, I've got hidden lighting absolutely everywhere. That's because when I put in this car park, it's super duper low. And just behind this block here, that is my item sorter. So... rather than, well, I can't put a layer of obsidian there because I'm out of room. So instead, I'm just going to light this place up like crazy to stop any creepers coming along here. And that is a serious fear that I have, because one day I was down in the base there and I heard this kerfuffle up here because there was a wandering trader, invisible, walking around at night. And something must have happened with some zombies and skeletons, but everyone got in a bit of a tussle, and I guess a creeper got hit because a creeper blew up, and he blew up my big mechanical door, which was just down there. So I am terrified of creeper explosions up here. So yeah, that is a problem, so we're going to need lots of light. But it looks like the ground issue isn't going to be an issue because I busted through the wall just there. Let's look at it from the inside, actually. So just in here where my potion brewer is, I just busted through here to see where it would come out. And sure enough, this is where it came out. And it looks like I'm going to have plenty of room because we've got this big embankment here. So the ground is rising up. So I don't think I have to worry about the height of my item sorter. I think I'm going to be okay. And, oh yeah, I might as well show you this. Let's have a nap. Like I said, we don't want creepers up here. So this part of the building isn't done, obviously. It's a little bit plain at the moment. I've just put in some arches and half of a sort of hallway. But this is cool. If we come in from this direction, I think I'm going the right way. It's been a while since I was up here. Yeah, this is a little bit of a castle wall, and this is going to connect to another building. So I've just got a staircase going to nowhere. But that's all I needed to build just to get the idea of where the floor is going to go. So it's time to dig out a room and let's see if we can put an item sorter in there. Okay, I got a little bit carried away. So remember I said earlier that in hindsight, I wish I had made this room just a tiny bit bigger. I was just going to put in an Embon item sorter, and then I thought, well, am I going to regret that decision again, not to make it a little bit bigger? So what I've done, you can see we've got a nice doorway in here now. I've put in 2 of the Nembon item sorters, so now we've got a mass of redstone in here. But like I said, plenty of room. You can see my little layer of obsidian up the top, just in case there's a creeper blowing up there. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be causing too much lag having all these extra hoppers and machinery going on in the base. Everything seems the same. So I think I got away with it. And you can see I've started moving stuff over. So all the diamonds, lapis and emeralds, honey blocks and stuff. Oh, geez, I better finish putting that together. So this will be fully functional. I can just put things in the chest there and they'll get sorted. So yeah, just lots of funny things in here like brewing stuff. I rarely feed that into the item sorter. So we've actually been able to clear up quite a bit of space. So all the things I've been taking over, I've just put a stone on the item frame there and filled them up with stone. But I've got lots and lots of chests there, and I've even started thinking about what we're going to take out of here, like potatoes. I don't need them. I can take them out and probably put my pink petals up there. So yeah, a lot of work to do. I think there'll be hours of me moving stuff around. But the main work is all done. The item sorter is in. And yeah, I really like having this room close by. Oh, you know what? I've been working on this for so long, I completely forgot about the pink pagoda. The pink pagoda is going to be my thumbnail. I need to get that done. So, yeah, I might have to leave this and get back to doing some real work.
All these white lies got me hypnotized. Get out of my head, get into my bed, I'm broken. It's only a matter of time. Shifting my paradigms. You hold me, you hurt me, I'm sinking and drowning, and I don't deserve it. Your heart is frozen. The water is rising, and I'm just a drop in the ocean. Drop in the ocean. I'm guilty of loving you. I'm guilty of loving you.
Okay, let's try this again. Behold, the pink pagoda. And it's looking super lovely, if I do say so myself. I love having these tall buildings in this area, just so you can see them poking above the trees. And I think that is the perfect color for this biome. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure about this angle over here from on top of the bridge. I cleared too many trees out of the way just to get that base in, so I think I need like a great big custom cherry tree there just to sort of block off the view of it a little bit. Yeah, I really love just having little bits and pieces of it showing as you walk around. Let's have a look at it from this direction. It's a little bit hidden. Ooh, a little bit of a reveal. That's pretty. Yes, it's looking super duper lovely. Let's go inside. Like I think I said earlier, there's not going to be a whole lot of anything in the interior here, so every floor is going to be pretty much the same. Yep, that's pretty much the same. Ooh, Oh no, the next floor has a different design feature. The staircase gets 1 block narrower. That's interesting. Not really that interesting, is it? And yeah, I have a light at the top. So that is super pretty, but I have noticed a great big glaring design flaw. So if we fly in, I've got this nice little balcony on this floor here. The problem is I forgot to put in a doorway, so it's just windows all the way around. So that is something I'm going to have to come back and fix eventually. Okay, so now we have a lovely thumbnail for my video, and this was going to be the end of the video. But I actually told a bit of a fib before when I was going to leave my base and come work on this. I actually stayed another day at the base before coming out here. So I've got something else to show you. My brand new storage room is complete. It's looking so cool, guys. I absolutely love having it so close to this one. But like, it's not going to be a storage room that I use all the time. It's just for overflow. But you can see all the different items I've managed to bring out to here. So it's cleared up lots and lots of space. And I've just designed this room in the same sort of fashion as the other rooms out there. So that's the roof. That's the floor. Over here, I've put in my my potion brewer. So I've got my fire resistance back where it should be. But it's got a little friend now. I've added a automatic night vision one. So you just push the button and the bottles will load up and start brewing night vision for me. So I want to start using that a little bit more, live dangerously a bit. And on the back wall here, I've just got some bulk storage. So remember that little bulk storage room I had all the way down in the depths of the base? I've started bringing some of the stuff up, like jungle leaves, so I actually know that I have it and don't go out getting more. But you can see all the room I have, guys. I am ready for many, many more updates, and I can start bringing extra junk out here. Junk like amethyst shards. Like, how often do I come in from wandering around and drop amethyst in here? Next to never. Same with kelp blocks and the red sandstone. Some things, though, like string, that could end up being a bit of a problem, but all that'll happen is when I come back from my adventures, I will feed a bit of string into this and it'll end up in the output chest like that brewing stand. So I would have to bring it over here and feed it into this one. But I thought about linking that output chest up to the input chest here, but I really don't think it's worth it because how hard was that, just bringing things over? And if I was to link it up, every time I put items into here that had to flow through this entire system and then through that system, it would just take forever, and you're not supposed to leave the area while these systems are running. So yeah, that could be a problem. Every time I put stuff in my item sorter, I'd be stuck here for ages. Ooh, I noticed one thing I forgot. This redstone lamp lights up while that's running. And I didn't put one in this design, so I thought I actually did the redstone for it. Let's jump down here. Yeah, that's the redstone for the lamp, and I forgot to put the lamp in. Okay, so I've done the redstone, I just forgot the lamp. That's no problem. This could be a problem, I'm stuck. Let me out. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we got to see the storage room by air. So that's it for today, guys. I'm not sure if this is going to be a long episode or a short one, but I can guarantee you it's been very long for me. I've been at this all week, but I am super duper happy with my new storage room. I've got so much space up here now. It is awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Cortezerino, and I'll see you later.